You Muslims, you say that there is a miracle in the Quran as long we are in this verse. Do you see this verse? The Muslim, they say that, that there is a science discover that the salty water and the fresh water, they don't mix. Do you agree with that? The Quran says that. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, how the salty water and the fresh water, they don't mix? Explain to us. Go ahead.
There's a barrier between them somehow.
What is the barrier? What is that barrier?
Don't know.
What do you mean to know? Did you read the fabricated article made by Muslims about this?
No, all I read was in the verse where it says there's a barrier between them which doesn't mix.
Doesn't mix. But all of us, we know that the salty water and the fresh water, they mix. If you don't believe me, get a cup of water, have salty water, a cup of water, have fresh water, put them in one container, and let us see if they will mix or not. So what does that mean?
You can visually see they're not mixing.
No, they mix. They mix in the same second. Exactly. That's a lie. Secondly, the Quran here is speaking, and this is exposed the lies the Muslims they make about this scientific thing. This is not about the seas mixing together. This is about your God thinking that there is salty water and there is a fresh water who they never touch each other. Is that correct?
Does it say touch?
I'm asking you, is that correct? Is that what the Quran mean? That Allah,
it says barrier. It says barrier. So
okay, barrier. What is the barrier? Is that a land, or this is what the Muslim claim in their article, which the salty water because of the concentration, blah 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 blah. Which one? Is it a land, or it is what the Muslims claim in this false science? What the word barzakh mean?
Barzakh is like a barrier.
What is what it is? It's a barrier, I know, but what it is? It's a piece of land, is that correct?
Yeah, it's a land.
Okay, it's a land. So why the Muslim they lie? They say this is talking about, look, the river, brother, the spring of the water, brother, going in the sea, brother, and they are not mixing. When the Quran is speaking about the land, so Allah, He put a land between the salty water and the fresh water, and He says they will never transgress. But this is a stupid, because simply all the fresh water is coming from the salty water, and they mix. So what your God he think your God he think there's two seas, one for salty water and one for fresh water, and Allah is saying I made them not to mix. That is the most stupid thing ever. So when Muhammad he dig in the ground, they found that there is a fresh water, but in the sea there's salty water. Aha, how Allah he did this? Allah he made two seas, one sea under the ground and one sea in the ocean, and they never mix. Is that true?
No, I never heard of that.
No, I heard of that. It says that. Open Ibn Kathir. Do you want to open Ibn Kathir for you?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We'll go to Ibn Kathir. No problem. Chapter 55, verse number 20. Ibn Kathir. All right. I will put it for you on the screen, and please you can read it for us. Okay, here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. وهذا الذي مرج البحرين هذا عذب فرات وهذا ملح أجاج وجعل بينهما برزخا وحجرا محجورا. Okay, read for me what it says. This is, he is the one who let the two seas. One is salty and one is sweet, and he put between them a barrier of complete partition between them, meaning he has placed a barrier of land between these two types of water? Do you see it?
A body of land.
Yes, this is what barzakh mean. Barzakh mean land. And this is Ibn Kathir.
I don't know the meaning of barzakh.
I just taught you. You can open dictionary too. So why the Muslim, they lie in the article saying, okay, and they show us a video of a river going in the sea and say, look, they are not mixing. No, they are not mixing, but because there's a current of a fresh water keep coming, so still you will have a fresh water in that place, because it's not a drop of water and that's it. It's a current of water, thousands, if not millions of gallons of waters flooding into the sea. This is why it appears like it's not mixing, but the fact it's mixing. However, the Quran is not speaking about this. The Quran is claiming that Allah is separate between the salty water and the fresh water by the land, but this is stupid. This is not true, because the salty water.
Do you agree that the water is separate?
Is what?
It doesn't mix.
No, it makes.
The water doesn't mix.
No, it's mixed. It's mixed. Anyone who says it doesn't mix is stupid. This is not true. And science even does not say that. Or what the science says, but because they are from different type and there is a current of water, they mix. They mix, but because there is a huge amount of water. If you go right now, go to the ocean and drop a cup of water and try to grab it again, you will find it right away salty in the same second. Just a drop cup of water in the sea and grab from the same place a cup of water and let us see if it's fresh water or not. It's not fresh water no more. So this is a stupid statement. The Muslim, they are desperate trying to find a miracle in the Quran. However, here we have a different story. The Quran is not even saying that. The Quran is claiming that Allah separated between the salty water and the fresh water by a barrier of land, but that's not true, because the salty water is the same as fresh water. It's not a new water, and nothing is separating them. It's just a cycle. So we go to the ocean, the sun come, the sun heat the ocean make a cloud, and the cloud go in the sky, and the air push the cloud, and then the cloud meet another like a colder air, and then that cloud will become rain or even snow, and this is how we have the fresh water. The Quran claiming something stupid.
No, that's not true.
It's in front of you. It's in front of you. Where is it? Okay. Do we have two seas? Does the Quran says two seas? What? Now you do not know? It says two seas. Two seas. Marjul Bahrain. You know what Bahrain mean, right? Two seas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seas.
What is the seas of a fresh water? Give me the address. Where we can find the sea of fresh water.
Yeah, I'll have to study this. I'll study this. I haven't studied this, so I'll have to.
You have not? I mean, didn't you go to school? How old are you?
This is.
I'm asking you, where is the two seas? Do we have a sea of a fresh water and sea of a salty water? Okay, yes, we have sea. We have oceans of salty water, not only seas, because ocean is bigger than a sea. So now, where is the sea of a salty water? And where is the sea of a fresh water? It's a stupid statement.
He's talking about the same one, the one that's got value to it.
No, my friend, it says two. Marjul Bahrain yaltaqiyan. You speak Arabic, you have no excuse. Does it say Marjul Bahrain? And what Marj?
Yeah, they become two seas because of the separation.
Okay, there's two seas. Where is the other seas? Where is the freshwater sea? Okay, we got it. We are separated by a barrier from land. We got that. But where is the sea of the fresh water? Because when you say sea and you make them both of them seas, you call them seas, that means they are equal in amount. You see, I cannot call a lake a sea. I cannot.
In the Arabic, it doesn't say fresh or salted, does it?
No, it says. It says. What are you talking about? Yeah. We just showed you. What's wrong with you, my friend? Do you know how to read?
That was
the Quran. The Quran. This is Quran too. This is Quran. وهو الذي مرج البحرين هذا عذب فرات وهذا ملح أجاج. So he said, yeah, said it's a salty. So where is the sea? Where is the sea of the fresh water? It's a stupid thing. Or what Muhammad he thought, because he learned from the Arab before him. Oh, must be there's a sea under the ground of a fresh water, and there is a sea in the sea. The one under the ground is fresh, and the one in the sea is salty, and Allah forbid them from meeting. But all of us, we knew. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. The verse, when the verse saying that they will never transgress, they never met each other. Is it true that the springs of water, fresh water, they are in the sea? Is that true? Have you ever heard of such a thing? I'm sure you heard, right?
Spring of water in the sea?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's many. You can go and search all over. So when Allah He says they will never transgress, that's stupid. That's a lie. So they do not. Allah He put a barrier between them, so they do not transgress upon each other. But all of us, we knew there's thousands, if not millions, of a spring of a fresh water come in the sea.
In that particular sea, they don't transgress.
But what particular? What particular? All there's particular sea, my friend. What are you talking about? Sea is a sea. All the water, by the way, all the water of the world is connected. The only one the sea is not connected is the Dead Sea. That's why they call it Dead Sea. Otherwise, all the waters. So we can say we have only one sea, because your God Allah saying there's two seas. That's it. There's no 3 seas, 4 seas. So we are talking about all the oceans in one side. They are one sea, and the fresh water is one sea.
Yeah, I'll have to look into it more.
All right, no problem.